Hey everybody, it's Shaman Sister Sin, and you're listening to the Meditations and More podcast brought to you by littleshaman.org. That's me, the Little Shaman. Today I want to talk to you about something that's on a lot of people's minds, and that is whether or not the narcissist can love other people or not. The short answer is no. The narcissist does not love you. The narcissist does not love anybody, not even themselves, especially not themselves. This can be hard to hear, and I know a lot of people don't want to believe that, but I don't think sugarcoating things is the right thing to do. If you're in a relationship with a narcissist of any kind, you are likely the only person in the relationship with any genuine feelings for the other party. That's not to say the narcissist has no genuine feelings at all. They do. They just don't have any genuine feelings for you. We've all heard that old adage about if you don't love yourself, you can't love anybody else. Well, it's old, but it's true. And the narcissist is the perfect example of that. They don't love themselves, and because of that, they cannot love anyone else. They also can't believe anyone can love them either, regardless of what they might say to the contrary. Loving a narcissist is the same as loving a character on a TV show. It's not a real person and can never reciprocate. It is, of course, up to the individual if they choose to pursue a relationship with someone who is likely not capable of loving them back, but you should at least know what you're getting into. Because it's one thing to understand that a narcissistic person is not able to love you. It's something else to really understand and internalize what this actually means in practical terms. This is not a loveless relationship that is still respectful and considerate. For the most part, it's a war zone with a person who is actively and purposely trying to sabotage and destroy your life because not only do they not love you, they are pathologically, even obsessively envious of you and everything you have. Why should you have things that they don't have? They endeavor to take those things away from you. If they can't have it, nobody can. Narcissists are not just cold and empty, they are raging infernos of anger and hatred and jealousy. Most of that is actually directed at themselves, but they often project that outward in a vain attempt to get some relief from it. And the people they direct it at are the people closest to them. Not only does the narcissist not love you, they don't really even consider you a person at all. Not the way that they believe they are a person. That's why they behave the way that they do. Some people have punching bags that they take their anger and frustration out on. Narcissists often use other human beings that way. This is because they don't see them as people. It's not really malicious exactly. They're just not built that way. The only reason they get into relationships of any kind in the first place is to validate themselves. If someone loves me, I matter. If someone has sex with me, I matter. If someone cares about me, I matter. If someone pays attention to me, I matter. I exist. I'm important. In fact, we will often find narcissistic mothers and fathers have children for this exact reason. Narcissists don't care about sharing their lives or happy Christmases with the family or what you did at work today or anything like that at all. They would be happiest if you simply did not exist until they need you to. And again, this in and of itself is not really malicious. They just have no real interest in anyone but themselves. They're focused on what they're doing and what they're thinking and what they want and their problems. That's it. Of course, you do exist. You have needs and you have goals and plans and things you want to do. If those things don't involve the narcissist is not interested. If it does involve the narcissist, but the narcissist doesn't want to do it, the narcissist is not interested. There is no give and take in this type of relationship. There is only take. There's no understanding, no support. Well, for you, they require understanding and support and giving to them. It's all about what they need and what they want. If you try to take the focus off of that, there's going to be problems. Nothing you say really matters, and nothing you do really matters unless it has to do with the narcissist. This is what the disorder is. Every once in a while, I get someone saying that I'm being hateful towards narcissists and things like that. I'm just telling it like it is. This is what the disorder is. Anyone who has dealt with one knows this is the truth. In fact, the truth is really a lot worse than what I'm even saying. It is not a pretty picture at all. The abuse, The lies, gaslighting, the emotional blackmail, the constant disruption of people's lives and people's peace, the nonstop creation of disasters and catastrophes, the complete lack of stability, the never-ending drama, triangulation, splitting, irresponsibility, the grotesque childishness, the endless arguments over nothing and vicious attacks for no reason, the total lack of respect, the complete disregard for other people's feelings. It's ugly, man. Dealing with a narcissist is ugly. It's torturous. Narcissists more than likely don't have the capacity to love at all. They can feel infatuated and they can become obsessed, but that's something different. These things are not love. Now, they often think they love other people, but if you ask them why they love someone or what they love about that person, the answer will often be a list of things the person does for them. It's generally not going to be a list of things about the person themselves. For example, a non-narcissistic person might say, I love my wife because she's so strong, or I love how my husband is so passionate about things. A narcissist might say things like, I love her because she makes me feel smart, or I love the way he gives me stability. It's all about what someone is doing for them. There's no recognition or understanding of the person, as an individual. People only matter to the narcissist if they can do something for the narcissist. Once that usefulness is gone, usually the supposed feelings for that person are gone too. Feelings for other people are superficial at best, and they really only extend as far as the person relates to the narcissist. Anything beyond that doesn't matter. To the narcissist, it doesn't even exist. They are like the center of a wheel, and people are like the spokes. They see everyone and everything as an extension of themselves in some way or another. Everything flows from them, and everything flows towards them. They're like the sun that every other thing revolves around. Not just the brightest star, but the only star. Because of the unique and damaged way they see and relate to other people, it isn't really possible for narcissists to love others, just like it's not really possible for them to love themselves. They see themselves through this same warped perception. There can only be one sun. Narcissists are just too focused on themselves and their own problems. There's no room for anybody else. I hope this clears a few things up for you. As always, I look forward to your comments, questions, and suggestions, so please keep those coming. You've been listening to the Meditations and More podcast, brought to you by littleshaman.org. That's me, the Little Shaman. May the Great Spirit bless you and have a wonderful day.